Good morning, my dear students of the second setting. How are you today? I hope you are all fine. So, today inshallah we are going to start with the AL course book. It's called Aim High 5. Like Aim High 4 that you had studied last year. So we have 10 units also in Aim High 5. 5 units in the first semester and the other 5 in the second semester. Let's start with Unit 1. It's titled with The Great Escape, and we will start with reading comprehension and vocabulary. First, describe the best or worst holiday you have ever had. Why do you feel this way about it? Of course, a lot of students say that, of course, the worst holiday, it is this holiday that we had spent, or we are still, of course, spending with COVID-19. So, now we will leave this hard holiday aside and start to think about the ideal holiday. What do you think about the ideal or excellent holiday? Some students say that I want to spend my holiday in quiet places, okay? So I want to enjoy silence. Some people say that, no, I want to travel to other countries and to mix with local people, okay, to enjoy the local food of this country. So some students say, no, I don't care about the place or anything about the holiday, just I want less expensive holiday, okay? So this is of course the source of enjoyment for them, of course. So some people or some students say that, no, I want to spend any holiday in any place, but I want to be with my family only, okay? Some students say, no, I don't enjoy quiet places and I want to spend my holiday in crowded places. I want to be with other people, okay? So, and others say, no, I want to be alone, okay? Maybe some students enjoy being in quiet places but with their families. But some said that I want to be alone. And if I want to be alone, of course I want to be in what? In quiet places. So, we have different attitudes, of course, of how to spend holidays. So now, we will start to think about 3 places, okay? So these places are mentioned in Unit 1 in the passage. Have you seen any of these places before? Have you visited them before? So, have you heard about these places before? So, number 1 is what? Something called Ski Dubai. Ski Dubai. So, number 2, so this is the Spanish countryside in a city called Catalonia. And here we have enjoying the wildlife in Kenya, okay? So, let's start with this video. This video, you will see, okay, some scenes from the 3 places. Let's start.
Today's adventure is no exception. Here in this mall in the middle of the desert, they have a ski resort. Today we're going to ski Dubai. Whoa. funny part. There's kids section in here, some tubing, there's tobogganing, you can roll down in a big snowy ball. We got a lot to do. Time to do some bobsled.
The Catalan Pyrenees welcomes the traveller in the Valley of Aran. Time has come to a standstill in its tiny villages, perfectly blended into their environment, with their own special architecture, culture, and landscapes that turn the valley into a veritable island with its own personality. The Valley of Boí certainly deserves a visit to admire its Romanesque architecture. San Clemente d'Au, San Juan de Boí, San Deulani de Ri-la-Vall, and many of the churches and heritages, with their elegant towers, fresco paintings, and sculptures, make up an extraordinary ensemble of what is referred to as Lombardy Romanesque.
Personally, I think that spending my holiday with tigers and lions, of course, is not a perfect idea. So, really, I hope to go to ski Dubai or to spend some days in the Spanish countryside. So now I will give you half a minute to write your notes about the three places. Right? Just notes means just words or phrases about each place. Half a minute. Okay, now we will start to listen to the passage, okay, in the Unit 1, page number 4 and 5, about the three places. So, listen to the following passage about the three places in the student's book, page 4 and 5. So, what will you do? This is an activity. So, I want you to compare your previous notes that you had written from the video with the information that you will get from the passage. Okay, so let's start to listen.
Unit 1, page 5. Read. Exercise 3. Read and listen to the text. Unusual holidays. Some people dream of their next holiday, a week at the beach, or some relaxation in the mountains. However, such ordinary holidays do not appeal to everybody. Some crave something unusual. A. Hitting the slopes in Dubai. Dubai's summer temperatures routinely surpass 40 degrees Celsius, and snow has never been recorded in the history of the city. Understandably, it is not the typical place for a skiing holiday, but in Dubai, meteorology can be overcome. Since 2005, it has been possible to enjoy 5 ski runs, a snowboarding area, and an ice cave. This unexpected attraction, which is a marvel of modern engineering, is called Ski Dubai. Ski Dubai is an indoor facility that is part of the Mall of the Emirates, the largest shopping center outside the USA. With over 6,000 tons of snow scattered across a 22,500 square meter space, Ski Dubai is the world's 3rd largest indoor skiing facility. Holidaymakers can purchase an all-inclusive snow pass, which offers jackets, trousers, boots, and disposable socks, but due to health concerns, hats and gloves are not provided. Black knee-length padded coats are available to guests who prefer to wear traditional clothing during their visit. However, skiing in traditional clothing is strictly banned for safety reasons. Those who just want to watch the activities can sit in a Swiss-style chalet, enjoying fondue, hot chocolate, and other tasty warm treats. B. Being funny on stage in Spain. Imagine a stay in a remote stone farmhouse in the mountains of Catalonia in northeastern Spain. The summer temperature is comfortable, around 25 degrees Celsius. The sunlight shimmers on the rivers in the valley, and the air smells sweet and unpolluted. Tiny villages dot the landscape in the distance, and the only sound is the rustling of the leaves in the surrounding trees. The Spanish countryside has beautiful scenery that thousands of tourists flock to for a relaxing and refreshing holiday. However, it may also be the perfect holiday destination for those who are interested in fulfilling their ambition of making people laugh. For 7 days, small groups of holidaymakers come to this farmhouse to do something unusual, to learn the art of stand-up comedy. A professional comedian leads them in a series of workshops that cover the entire stand-up comedy process, from writing to performing. The participants learn to write gags and humorous dialogue. They also develop their ability to speak in front of an audience by first practicing in small groups and then performing for everybody. Those who are interested in acting are encouraged to create characters and portray them for the others. C. Painting the perfect picture in Kenya. Kenya is a wildlife lover's paradise. There is a multitude of animals to observe in their natural habitat. The best time to view them is in the early morning or evening, when the temperatures, about 25 degrees Celsius, are more hospitable. Gazelles, giraffes and hippos gather at the watering holes to drink or bathe. They scatter only when a predator, such as a cheetah or a lion, approaches. Most holidaymakers come to Kenya for a safari to photograph this amazing wildlife from the safety of a jeep. However, those who are intent on a more unusual experience can go on a 10-day art safari and paint the animals from some frighteningly close vantage points. The goal of this is to help artists improve their ability to depict moving animals. In addition to the artistic opportunities, highly trained guides accompany all participants and provide information on the wildlife, landscape, and local customs. In this way, non-painting holidaymakers will never be bored or excluded from activities.
Okay, so I think that according to the audio, so we have some places like Kenya and Spain, just you will not enjoy the landscape of the two places or the two countries, but also you will learn some skills. Like what? Like how to be a comedian person and also how to paint or to be artist. Okay, let's see.
Unit 1.
So now match the information with the right place according to the passage. So I think now that you took your notes, okay, we said the information you got out from the movie or the short video and also from the audio. Okay, now according to the audio, according to the passage of the unit, so what did she say about each place? So we have here, you can learn the art of stand-up comedy there. What do you think here? What place? Yes. Okay. So here, okay, the air smells sweet and unpolluted. It starts from another point, no problem. Okay. So after that, you can learn the art of stand-up comedy there. Also, this is in the Spanish countryside. And also the air smells sweet and unpolluted. So, what about, you can find an ice cave, he said, in what? in ski Dubai. So I hope that very interesting to be with animals. Of course, this is what in Kenya, wildlife. So what about 22,500 square meter? So I think that this is what in ski Dubai. And here the best time to visit is early morning or in the evening. So this is the best time to go to the Kenya wildlife. Okay. So after that, we will deal with the vocabulary or the highlighted words in the passage. So you are going to read about the 3 places separately. We will deal with the passage in paragraphs. So think about the meanings of the highlighted vocabulary. Write down your guessing in your copy book. Let's start. Now we have the first place, ski Dubai. Okay, we have here crave. Okay, we have here surpass. Okay, so this is a verb and this is a verb in the context. So we have meteorology. Okay, and of course, if we have ology here, it means that we have the science, as you know. This is a noun. So after that we have marvel. Okay, and marvel here is a noun. Okay, and we have holiday makers. And after that we have chalet. Okay, what do you think here the meanings of these words? Let's start. So now keep your guessing of the meanings in your mind, okay? And try to think about the synonyms. What does it mean, synonyms? Another word, okay, for the target words. Okay, let's start. Here we have exceed, we have desire, we have wonder, we have weather forecast, we have a wooden house, and we have vacation. What do you think here? They are synonyms for these words. Okay, so let's start with the exceed. Yes, surpass. Surpass means to exceed, okay, to pass the limit of something. So after that, desire. Yes, this is a crave. What does it mean, desire here? To want something, but urgently. And also, you have a very special need in this desire. After that, wonder. Of course, wonder is what? Is for marvel. And marvel, this is a noun, and we have marvelous from it as an adjective. So, we have weather forecast for meteorology. Meteorology here, so this is the scientific, okay, study about what? About the conditions that lead to the weather conditions, okay? So here, now the weather, for example, is hot. What happened to be hot and something like this, okay? So after that we have a wooden house, okay? I think of course it will be for chalet. You know chalet, of course. So this is a wooden house that you can find in the countryside, okay? And of course, vacationer, so this is the American word for holiday makers. So the people who go to the place to spend what? To spend holidays. Okay. Now, so the part number 2, talking about Spain, here we have the words shimmer, shimmer, okay? Of course, in American, shimmer, okay? Is a verb here. We have rustling. This is a noun here. We have flock. We have comedian. And we have gaps. Okay. Look at the passage, okay, and try to guess the meanings of the words. So we will start also to keep our guesses, okay, of the meanings, and try to think also about what? About the sentence. So here we have whoosh. Okay, whoosh will be for rustling. What does it mean, rustling or whoosh? So this is the sound of what? Of the tree leaves. Okay, when they what? When they move together. So what about jokes? Gags, of course. Jokes for gags. What about shine or flash? I can hear you. Yes. So this is what? This is shimmer. What about prankster? Yes, comedian, of course. Okay. And flock means what? To go together. So flock means what? Gather. Okay. So let's move to the last part about Kenya. We have here 4 words. We have multitude, this is noun. We have hospitable, so this is adjective. So the noun is hospitality. So we have predator, and the predator here is a noun. And after that we have vantage points. So, can you think about the meanings, okay, of the 4 words? Yes. So let's start. So we have here beast of prey, we have a lot, we have welcoming, and we have a standpoint. I think that beast of prey, so yes, so this is for what? For predator. Yes. And we have here a lot, means what? Multitude, yes. Be careful, because we have another word, so this altitude, this is of course the height, but here we have multitudes, this is a lot, plenty of. So we have here welcoming, so for hospitable, and we have a standpoint for vantage point. What does it mean, vantage point? But vantage point means, so this is the position, okay, that you can see things, situations, people from upper point. So you can see all things very well. Okay, and what does it mean hospitable? Welcoming. So it's from hospitality. So when I receive, for example, tourists or guests, and I introduce all things that make them amazed or enjoying, so this is what called hospitality. So after that, we have here exercise from the Sears book. So this is page number 5, about what? About the meanings, and we want what to put the words. So here, for example, positions from which you can watch something. We said that this is what? This is a vantage point. People who are visiting a place. Yes, of course, holiday makers. To have a strong desire for something. We said it before, so this is what? Crave. After that, the sound of light. Dry things moving together. So this is what? Rustling. So number 5, a wonderful or surprising thing. So this is what? Marvel. So when I say this is a marvelous place or a marvelous person, okay, it means that wonderful person. A house traditionally made of wood built in the mountains, so this is chalet. An animal that hunts and kills other animals. Of course, this is a predator. Number 8, shines with soft light that seems to be moving. So this is what? Shimmers. An entertainer who makes people laugh. We said prankster, of course, or the target word is comedian. exceed or be greater than, we said that this is surpass. A very large number of people or things. So this is a multitude, as we said, plenty of. Together somewhere in large numbers, when you go together to a place, so this is, as we said, flock. Jokes or funny stories. We said what? This is gags, of course. Yeah. Having a pleasant environment. Okay? So this is what? Hospitable, to provide, okay, the good conditions for people to what? To enjoy their stay. So the last one, the science of the Earth's atmosphere used in forecasting the weather, we said that this is meteorology. Okay, so that's enough for this session. Inshallah, in the next session, we will start also to complete the vocabulary of Unit 1. Thank you very much.